Hi guys, this is Gabriel Young, the Thomas and Friends fan here, back again to your screens. I just got back from my 18 plus trip today. I had the time of my life. We went to Alley Cats, did bowling, and went to this Mexican place. I forgot the name of what it was. I kind of forgot what it was. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that, but that's not today's topic. But today I'm doing another unboxing video. It's been a while since I did one of these. So today's item is going to be the Ertl old slow coach class 40 and Derek. And they're from Totally Thomastown. For you guys who have been collecting some rare Thomas stuff, and you guys that for some items that you're desperately needing to look for, I highly advise you guys to use this website because they got good stuff. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and open these guys up. Alright, here we are. Trying to find the wheels. There we go. Alright, so here we go. There's old slow coach. She kind of looks like she's looking angry or some sort. Oh, she's got a cup. Her coupling hook looks a little bit broken. No, I don't think it's broken. I think it's a little small. Alright. So there's old slow coach. I think this one's Derek. I could be wrong. Oh, no, it is. This is my very first model of Derek I have, you guys. Wow. I can't believe I'm holding one of these in my hand. And there's Derek. There's British Railways logo. Oh, he's very long. I don't have the wooden railway Derek, but you know what? I am planning on making a custom Trackmaster Derek. So if you get, which will be really cool. If you guys want to check that out on my, if you guys want to see that, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so y'all don't miss out. And last but not least, we have the engine, the diesel, well, that's his name. The one who criticized the steam engines and, of course, sucked up the bowler hat. None other than Class 40 or Diesel 261, whatever you want to call him. Oh, he's missing a sticker there. Let's fix that. Wow, he's really cool. Look, very long too. Well, let me compare him and Derek. Now, for those few, if you guys are familiar with the Ertl Diesel 261, if you guys have watched Leo Kim videos, Mad Bomber videos, this might actually look recognizable to all of you. So for those few who have not yet collected these Ertl items like I have, sorry, I had to cover up the address. You can search Totally Thomastown, and then you can get toys from there. Well, engines or toys that you've wanted anything you wanted from there. And then, like, if you're a collector of like Trackmasters, so on, like if there's a certain Thomas item you've wanted, I highly recommend y'all sign up. I highly recommend you try this out and work something out with your parents and all that, and it should be good for y'all. Alright, here is our 3 new items. So, let's talk about Old Slow Coach. Now, Old Slow Coach first appeared in the episode Thomas Percy and Old Slow Coach. Yeah, because that name has her first appearance, and she was found in the. She is painted in the GWR chocolate and cream livery, and she pulled passengers around a lot, but then she was actually replaced by modern rolling stock, and she was sent to the scrapyard. And a long time later, she was rescued by Thomas and Percy. And after the workman's hut was destroyed by a fire, since there was no more water for the fire engines, Thomas and Percy used the water in their water tanks to put out the fire. Asked them to use the water in their water tanks to put out the fire, which kind of gives you all a Day of the Diesels vibe. I like Day of the Diesels. And yeah, and after the workman's hut was destroyed by a fire, Thomas offered that they could use Old Slow Coach, and she was polished and brand new like a trumpet when Thomas and Percy came to pick her up. And Old Slow Coach was used as a wedding special thing for Mrs. Kindly's daughter's wedding. Something old, something borrowed, something blue. I think that's how it goes. I thought it was really adorable when Percy got kissed by the bride. I just loved how I loved how his little cheeks turned pink red. I thought that was really cute, and I thought it was really funny. So let's have a look at Old Slow Coach's face. This looks like she looks a little bit. I think she looks. Does she? I wonder what her face looks like. Do you guys think she looks happy or angry? I'm not sure. I think she's probably just. I don't really know, but they captured her perfectly. She's very accurate to the show. She was only in 2 episodes, which was really odd. I hope they bring her back in the new Thomas series for 2026. I think she probably just looks content or some sort. Something like that. Alright, next up we have Derek, the Paxman Diesel. Derek first appeared in a season 5 episode, Double Teething Troubles. After Bill and Ben would not behave themselves like they're supposed to, Derek was sent to help them out. And Derek had problems with his engine, which were teething troubles, and his engine kept overheating and blowing up and all that, which that reminds me of like Cars 2 when they had that bad fuel. I know from what I said you guys might get that kind of vibe. I mean, I do. The exact same thing happened in Thomas to the Rescue. It's really odd in the hit era they lacked so many diesels. Even when Derek's model was refurbished, he did not even return, which was really odd. And you know, and Derek's last appearance was in Calling All Engines with a blink and you'll miss it and you missed it cameo in the Trying to Do Things Better music video when he goes up the hill, when the singers say, "Who's that straining up the hill while Goran sings by proudly?" I like that song. How many of you guys like that song? I do. After that, Derek just kind of disappeared into the void after that. Despite being a forgotten character, Derek is actually a favorite of mine. Now, and since he didn't really appear much, I'm willing to give him more character development. Like if you go watch a few of my Thomas and Friends Live and animated videos, you'll actually see him in there. I think I can remember. I think he was in Thomas the Hero. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look. Because I think he was also in James's Tightrope, Saving Emily, and The Great Western Engine versus the Diesel. I know he was in, I also know that he was in, James, Edward, and Nicole. What? I made these videos. Why can I not remember them? Oh, that's my bad. But yeah, I'm willing to give Derek more character development. Derek, you might remember when he, in my Thomas and Friends Live and Animated episode, James, Edward, and Nicole, he helped James, he and Boko helped James to Brenham Docks when Edward was going to wait for the new coal. And you know, and according to this one Go Animate video I saw, he is Boko's friend. I think, are they? Yeah, they're probably, I think, yeah, they're friends. Now, Derek is, of course, based on the DD51 diesel engine. And Old Slow Coach is based on some Great Western Railway coach. Let me know the coach that she's based on, you guys, because I don't remember much with these trains, coaches, cars, all that. You guys will need to let me know, because I may need to look it up. But yeah, Derek has not really appeared that much, unfortunately. But yeah, I think him and Boko would make good friends. All right, now that we're done with Derek, let's go on to the brat himself, D261, or as the game salmon would call him, Bob. That's actually kind of a good name. I don't know what do you guys think? Do you prefer to call him Bob or Bowler? I think Bob kind of suits him, but I already have a character named Bob. But I think that this name would suit him. That name would suit him. Now, D261 is a diesel who first appeared in the Thomas and Friends episode Rusty to the Rescue, with a blink and you'll miss it cameo. Was he? I think I'm trying to remember if he was in Escape. I think he was in Escape. You guys, let me know if Derek was in Escape, because I'm trying to remember. Yeah, and then he appeared in, then he had his full speaking role in Bowled Out. Why can't I remember? And he criticized the engines for how they looked and all that, which really was not that cool. And then we get to Gordon and Henry's famous line. Disgraceful. Disgusting. Despicable. Donald and Douglas had a pretty good purpose after them. To say such things to us, it's to teach him a lesson he'd be wanting. Now, how do we do it? And then, of course, he sucked up the bowler hat, which admittedly taught him a pretty good lesson. And in the end, he said, with a joke and all that, where he said goodbye to nobody. I can kind of see that way, because he was too embarrassed. But he left two things behind, a rather nasty smell and a battered bowler hat. Then, of course, he hasn't appeared. So, all these three characters I have only appeared twice and never have once appeared again. So I'm hoping that they'll come back in the new Thomas series for 2026, which is next year. Because I think that'd be kind of cool. So, and now let's get down to Diesel 261's model. Now, of course, he is based on the actual model, the Class 40 locomotive, and he's painted the same color as Emily and Derek. And he has yellow fronts, front and back, just like Derek. And he captured the face really perfectly. He looks like he's up to no good. And all the little details are just perfect. And I like the top too. So this is my second Diesel 261 model I have. I only have like him in Wooden Railway, and I have a custom Trackmaster Diesel 261, but now I have this. He's missing a sticker on his buffer. We'll have to fix that. But yeah, these guys actually had their own like brass model for like the new Thomas series, and they kind of really did not use them at all. But they were just like displayed at Drayton Manor or Thomas Land, I believe. And that's kind of where they were seen. So, how would I rate these? I gotta say, they captured them perfectly, so probably a 10 out of 10. Like a gold medal star for a gold star for all of these. They're really good. I think they captured old Slow Coach's face perfectly. I think they captured all their faces good. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and if you guys want me to collect more Ertles, if you guys know any other Ertle engines you want me to get, but if you go look at my Ertle Thomas collection, I I'll post an update to you guys on all the Ertl engines I have, so I'll see you guys sometime in the next video. Bye.